Samsung's latest flagship smartphones are up for pre-order, with deliveries set to commence next week. While many have already secured their Galaxy S24 series phones through pre-orders, others are holding off until comprehensive reviews are available. A significant number of consumers are particularly eager to gauge how the Exynos 2400 compares to the Snapdragon 8 Gen 3, as this factor could influence their decision between the Galaxy S24 and the Galaxy S24 Plus. The initial set of benchmark scores and battery life data for the Exynos 2400 variants of the Galaxy S24 and Galaxy S24 Plus has been unveiled, courtesy of the YouTube channel NL Tech. Following a demonstration of the gaming performance of the Exynos 2400 chipset in these devices, NL Tech has released a video showcasing the benchmark scores and battery performance of the Galaxy S24, Galaxy S24 Plus, and Galaxy S24 Ultra. In the Geekbench 6 tests, the Galaxy S24 achieved scores of 2,131 points in the single-core CPU test and 6,785 points in the multi-core CPU test. Meanwhile, the Galaxy S24 Plus scored 2,139 points in the single-core test and 6,634 points in the multi-core CPU test. The Galaxy S24 Ultra, equipped with the Snapdragon 8 Gen 3, scored 2,289 points in the single-core CPU test and 7,123 points in the multi-core CPU test. Moving on to the Antutu benchmark, version 10.09, the Galaxy S24 scored 1,546,699 points. The Galaxy S24 Plus achieved 1,635,230 points, and the Galaxy S24 Ultra reached 1,766,906 points. Despite the Galaxy S24 Plus featuring a smaller vapor chamber for heat dissipation compared to the S24 Ultra, it scored only 7% lower. The Galaxy S24 with 8GB RAM and the smallest vapor chamber scored 14% lower than the Galaxy S24 Ultra. In the SolarBay benchmark test from 3D Mark, assessing ray tracing performance, the Exynos 2400 version of the Galaxy S24 exhibited impressive stability at 55.6%, surpassing the Galaxy S24 Ultra's 50.3%. The Galaxy S24 led the pack with a stability of 56.1%. The 3D Mark Wildlife Extreme Graphics Performance test revealed that the Galaxy S24 achieved a stability of 53%, scoring 4,432 points at its best and 2,348 points at its worst. The Galaxy S24 Plus scored 55.4% stability, with 4,322 points at its best and 2,393 points at its worst. The Galaxy S24 Ultra, featuring the Snapdragon 8 Gen 3, scored 49.1% stability, achieving 4,931 points at its best and 2,423 points at its worst. For the battery life comparison, all three phones in the Galaxy S24 series were set to a 120Hz refresh rate and 100 nits of peak brightness. The Galaxy S24 lasted 13 hours and 50 minutes, the Galaxy S24 Plus lasted 13 hours and 22 minutes, and the Galaxy S24 Ultra lasted an impressive 15 hours on a single charge. The performance of the Exynos 2400 processor appears to be within a 10% difference from the Snapdragon 8 Gen 3, showcasing Samsung's considerable improvements in the design and performance of its Exynos chips. The flagship Exynos 2400 processor is now nearly on par with the Snapdragon 8 Gen 3. Excited for more insights into the Galaxy S24 series? Stay tuned for our upcoming video update as we explore these impressive devices further. Until then, peace out.